Hello, this is me, my nightmare with CPS. Let me tell you something. Those pieces of shit ain't shit. Let me tell you something, you taxpayers. You're really busting your ass for what? To pay these motherfuckers. Money for what? To scam everybody? To rip everybody off? Because that's what they do. You know what I don't like about them? Is that they're not dependable, they're not reliable, they don't keep their fucking word. They're compulsive fucking liars. That's what CPS cunts are. The ones who fail to understand when you're telling these stupid, dumb pieces of fucking shit information. They are stupid little bitches that don't listen. Or maybe they do listen, but they just don't give a fuck. That's what I feel. You know, that's why the taxpayers have to pay so much. That's why candy's going to be taxed to death. That's why the government has to look for money for funding to help people. Because you got these stupid little bitches that work for CP motherfucking S who are fucking rip-offs. That's all they know how to do is suck the money out of your pocket. They might as well be sucking some cock, trying to get some cum down their throat. These stupid, dumbass fucking bitches sit there and they know they're scamming the goddamn state. You know, because when they fail to make corrections on information to have children removed from their family, which they couldn't find a fucking reason to begin with. Because let's face the goddamn facts. My kids had perfect records for going to school. Fucking awards. Now, there's no way in the fucking world a school is going to give you a perfect goddamn attendance for your children. Okay? There's no fucking way that, you know, you can walk off with people's kids even though they made every single doctor's appointment. And let me tell you, for the de la resistance, not one fucking cavity between each kid. Not one. But yet, you're walking off with my kids. I'm handing over their savings account. I'm handing over their checking account. Do you know any kids out there with, you know, a couple grand in the motherfucking bank? I'm poor. Okay, I'm not rich, but let me tell you something. I gave so much money to the child support agency. Let me tell you something, because I did get a settlement off one of those lousy stinking ass pills that they shoved down my fucking throat for 2 lousy goddamn weeks. I handed so much money over for child support that the child support agency said, we can't take any more of your money. Do you know any child support agencies that will tell a parent that they can't take any more money? That if I have to give my kids any money for future references, it would be a gift, not any more payment for child support payment. Let me tell you something. CPS is a goddamn joke. There's a bunch of two-faced, backstabbing pieces of shit in there that are scamming the goddamn state. Okay, let's put it this way. 10 of those fucking CPS cunts, you know, cunts, pussies, and shits, 10 of those motherfucking CPS bitches make total $1 million a fucking year. Let me tell you something. When it comes down to McDonald's, Burger Kings, and Wendy's, and McDonald's, you can put the whole goddamn staff together and they don't make that much. Period. And there's more than 10 people working at each location. Let me tell you. CPS is nothing but a big fucking scam. And you know why they scam people so bad and they're stupid and they want to fail to understand anything that's coming out of your fucking mouth? The reason for that is because they want to suck. They want to suck as much money out of your pockets as they can. So the poor taxpayers, that's why you millionaires now they're starting to get into your goddamn pocket now. See, they're reaching into your fucking pocket. So you're not going to walk away and be paying minimum amount of taxes. Now they're starting to mess with the real rich people. Now they want their money as well. You know why? because of these CPS fucking lousy, stinking, dishonest bitches up in that motherfucker. Because let me tell you something, if they would have just did what I asked them to do from the very beginning, I said, let's just go to court. I want to get this shit over with. Let's just go. If they would have went to court from the very beginning, believe me, it would have saved thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Because when you got all these fucking little creep-ass lawyers who are just ripping off the state, and they work as public defenders, public motherfucking defenders, public defenders, pretenders, that are sitting up there scamming money off the state. See, this is what these stupid motherfuckers do. You talk to them in the hallway, you talk to them in those little private rooms, you tell them what you want them to say. And then all of a sudden, when you get into court, they have amnesia. You try to speak up, you got a fucking judge who tells you to shut the fuck up, okay? Now, the judges I do love, and let me tell you, I think they totally rock, is Judge Brown. Okay, Judge Judy is awesome. She's off the hook. They got the Milian. She just totally rocks. Okay, let me tell you something. They don't waste money. They don't waste time. It only takes them 15 minutes to fucking understand. But you got these stupid ass fucking judges that work for CPS motherfucking court. And they're making more than the goddamn social worker. When I was in court, the only thing they did, because they're trying to terminate my rights. That's what they did, okay? And I didn't sign shit, and them motherfuckers walked off with my kids. But let me tell you something about these stupid little bitches. They all sit up there talking about their master degrees and their fucking degree here and how long they went to college and where they studied and where they worked. And I'm just like, let's get off that subject. Let's go on to your fucking neglect of my goddamn children, you fucking pieces of shit. The same social worker, the cunt-ass bitch who sits there and says, I think that the parents and the children should be terminated. The bitch ain't never saw my kids. The only thing the bitch ever saw was a motherfucking picture. She made zero effort to take her fucking ass from Seattle to Richland to go see my kids. Now, you got all these rotten, stinking ass, fucking neglectful, avoidance motherfuckers who sit up there and terminate your rights to be parents. But at the same time, these motherfuckers ain't even spent not even a fucking day with my kids. Not even a motherfucking 24 motherfucking hours out of years with my goddamn kids. Okay? I don't like these pieces of shit. So we had to give up our 3-bedroom crib, move to 1-bedroom. Now these motherfuckers want to come over here and say, well, we just want to check your place to make sure it's okay. But yet, you know, that's invasion of privacy all over again. That's like being motherfucking raped. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, that's harassment to death. It's like, hey, bitch, why are you inviting myself to my motherfucking house? You don't see me inviting myself to your motherfucking house, you fucking bitch. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, here comes the harassment. Okay? Let me tell you something. CPS is nothing but a fucking scam. Public defenders, public pretenders. You got all these little places that they refer you to. Oh, they're lawyers just trying to get out of school to pay their little tuition, and they're paid to string you along. They just want to string you along and suck you dry, you poor taxpayers. You know, that's all they do. That's all they know how to do is take money. Now, instead of them taking that fucking money, I'd rather them take the money and give it to the cops. Give the money to the sheriff's department. Give the money to the cops to protect us. Okay? Now, that's whom I have respect for. They sit up there and they said, I don't look at them as a role model. How can I look at a two-faced, backstabbing piece of shit as a fucking role model? I told them motherfuckers from the very beginning who I respect, and that's the police department. Who I respect is the sheriff's department. Who I feel that really cares about each and every individual in this whole world are them. And they completely ignored it. They ignored it. That's what I don't like, CPS. I don't like them. I never wanted to be around them. I never picked up the phone and called on myself. We got a cunt-ass bitch that everybody's protecting. Everybody wants to protect.